Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't noticed, right here, we are going to be opening up my subscription boxes for the month of May. I actually got them pretty early this month and I'm excited because we have Boxycharm, we have Ipsy, and then I also added a new one to the bunch, which is the Allure Beauty Box. I used to get this a while back. I stopped getting it. I bought it again. We're going to try it out, see if I still like it, and if not, then we won't add it to the collection. But you guys, I'm really excited. These are my favorite things to do each month just because I get to pick a couple items and then they send me other items. So it's kind of like Christmas. I don't always know what I'm getting. But anyways, you guys, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications, new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. But if you want to see what I got in my subscription boxes, as well as how I got this look using some of those items, just keep watching. I started getting the Allure Beauty Box again. I used to get them a couple years ago and I liked them at first, but then it was just all skincare. So I'm interested to see if this is something I should continue to get. But we're gonna dive in with this one first before I jump into my usuals. So let's see what we have for May from Allure. So there's a little pamphlet in here. It gives you some details on each of the items that are in the box. And then there's a couple things inside here, so let's dive in. Okay, so the first thing that I see in here, this is the Scratch Nail Wraps Real Nail Art. It's a really cute style. I might be able to use these when I go on leave or vacation, as most people call it. But I use dip nail polish or gel nail polish. So I'll hold on, see if it's something that I will use. Okay, so the nail wraps retail for $18 each. So Scratch is a Boston-based, women-owned and operated nail art company that empowers all people to be creative with their nails. I do love having fun artwork when I'm on vacation, and these I'll see if I can try them. I do know that I'm very comfortable with my gel artwork or my dip powder, so we'll see. But I'll hold on to these for right now, and if not, I'll pass them on to a friend. Next in here, we have a beauty sponge. This is from 𝐕𝐈. This retails for $19.99. And this is dermatologist approved for sensitive skin, saves up to 3 times makeup, blends 2 times faster and better, reduces acne and breakouts, non-toxic, non-latex, vegan and cruelty-free. So it's just a little tiny sponge. I'll probably try this out today because I know that I've been using the one from ColourPop that I got in the Nightmare Before Christmas collection. So we'll try this out and see, is it up to standards? Is it up to par? I know that I really like the Beauty Blender, the ColourPop one that I got, so we'll see. Next we have the Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo. This is just a little sample size. I do like dry shampoo on the weekends when I curl my hair, straighten it, whatnot. I don't want to have to deal with starting all over from scratch. This retails for $26 for a 5.3 ounce, which this is only 0.75 ounces. So this isn't a full size. And see, that's one of the things that made me stop getting Allure, is because with Ipsy and Boxycharm, I get full-size products. Okay, so next we have the 𝐿TA_MD Skincare UV Sheer Broad Spectrum SPF 50+. So this is a facial sunscreen, and this retails for $30. Nice tube that you can just chuck into your makeup bag or whatnot, or maybe your beach bag when you go out in the sun. So that is really handy, especially this time of year. It is starting to get warm here. I think we're supposed to be in the 90s today. Okay, next from OC, I have the Essential Hydrating Oil. This retails for $68. I've used them once before. I think it was like a moisturizer. It says anti-aging moisture, normal, dry, or anti-aging. Nourishing blend of 8 essential oils, visibly plump skin and reduces appearance of fine lines. With jojoba and macadamia oils, deliver all-day moisture for glowing complexion. So, and it's supposed to be after cleansing, morning and night. So maybe for after, or so maybe under makeup, it'd be nice. But this is what it looks like. I don't use a lot of oils just because my skin is oily anyways. So I might give this to one of my friends who have normal or dry skin. We have from St. Luxe Liquid Glow. This retails for $24, and it is the Rose Gold Liquid Glow. Ooh, that is really pretty. This looks like it has a little like doe foot applicator. So let's see. Ooh, that is pretty. The rose gold shade is light and springy. It also happens to be the fastest route to a soft, pretty glow this season. You use it, swipe the highlighter onto cheekbones using the doe foot applicator and then blend out the product by tapping it in with a clean finger. You can also dab it onto the center of your eyelids, add mascara, a pinky gloss, and you've got an easy monochromatic look that's fresh, glowy, and perfect for this season. Okay, so it's still not like dried down. Let's see. It's pretty. It's kind of dark for, I don't know if it's my cup of tea. I mean, it might be pretty like on the collarbones or on the shoulders if you're wearing a sleeveless shirt. Okay, and then last item in here from the Beauty Crop, this is the Melon Jelly Dewy Primer. This retails for $22. It's a dewy, long-lasting primer. I don't know how I feel about this on my oily skin. So, and that's the one thing with the Allure Beauty Box, I didn't get to personalize it and say what my skin type was or what I was looking for in the beauty box, which I get to do with Ipsy and Boxycharm. So I wanted to see. I probably won't keep this one. I will pass this on, maybe in a giveaway for you guys. We'll see. I'm gonna put some things off to the side and decide what I'm gonna do with it, because I know that this one, as well as the OC, they're not gonna be things that I use because of my skin type. Now, let's go ahead, add up this box, and we'll jump into the next one. Okay, so for this box, added up in total, we're looking at $207.99. And I wanna say for this box, I only paid like $20 for the subscription. You can purchase it through Amazon or look for them on their website. I found a couple items in here. We might use the highlighter, I'm not sure. It is a little bit darker than what I go for in a highlighter. Okay, you guys, so next we have Ipsy and we have the Glambag X, which comes out quarterly, as well as they have a Glambag X takeover. So let's see who is curated by this month. Okay, so they had Madeline Petch from Riverdale curate this box. And I love watching her on Riverdale. She is that, I don't know how you would explain her, like the mean girl you want to be friends with. I love her character, so I'm excited to see what is in here. Okay, so before we dive into it, I know when they do the curated boxes, they'll have the details in this big pamphlet, or you can go to the app on your phone for Ipsy and it'll tell you what items are in your box as well as how to use it. So we're gonna go ahead and see what we have this month. Ooh, so the first thing in here, and this one I got to choose. These are the Baby Frios Mini Ice Globes from Sonage. These retail for $54, and I see these all the time and I wanted to purchase them, but I'm like, I'm not going to. Now I don't have to because I got them in my subscription box. So these you just put in the fridge or freezer and it'll get them nice and cool, and it'll help with like depuffing the under eyes, or if you have a blemish, it'll help. Oh, they're so cute and tiny. Look at these. I can't wait like just to like rub right here, put your serums on and just massage them into the skin and just avoid puffiness. They're so tiny, and there's like purple glitter in them. Look at that. I'm excited to add these into my weekend routine, like when I just do a spa day for myself. I'm excited. Another item that I got to choose, this is the Sunday Riley Pink Drink Firming Resurfacing Essence. This retails for $48. I wanted to purchase this, but I know that I get stuff in my subscription boxes that I wouldn't normally get. And I know I also have a lot of skincare and a Rubbermaid tote over there that I'm like, I gotta get through this before I buy anything new. So I don't purchase new skincare. I wait for my subscription boxes. So this is what it looks like. Peptides help to firm the skin, while fermented honey and botanical extracts balance the skin's natural microbiome and resurface the skin. Ooh, I'll have to try this out because it says that it can be used as the first step of your treatment routine. So probably tomorrow after I get out of the shower, before I cleanse my face, I'll put this on there. Another skincare item. The next thing in here we have is the Olivia Palermo Primetime Illuminating Serum. This retails for $40. I like the aesthetic of this. The packaging is very simple and it kind of gives me elegant vibes. Wasn't Olivia Palermo on... She was on one of the reality shows a couple years ago. Okay, so this is an illuminating serum. I love this glass bottle. It is really pretty, just the emerald packaging. Ooh, look at that. It's got like a shimmer to it. It has a light fragrance. It's not super overpowering. This says to use daily by gently patting a few drops directly onto cleansed skin before makeup application. So maybe we'll try this today. It's an illuminating primer, not a dewy primer. Okay, first makeup product. This is the 𝐬𝐓𝐇 Soul Care Sheer Flush Cheek Tint. This is in the shade Grace, and it retails for $22. This is, I think, Alicia Keys' brand. I want to say it's sold at, is it Sephora or Ulta? It's one of them. I can't remember. This is what it looks like. It looks like it's kind of matte. Ooh, that is the shade right there. We're gonna swatch this. Ooh, I think that's kind of the color that I gravitate towards. It's a little more pinky than coral, but it is really pretty. So we'll try that out. Okay, we have the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. I've tried this before. I can't remember if I liked it. I know I like the Tarte Shape Tape. This retails for $27 and it's in the shade Light Sand. First off, let's see if it's even my color. But I cannot remember if I liked this. Okay, so it looks like it's my shade. What's the worst that can happen? I try it out and I don't like it. All right. It's very creamy. Ooh, we have the Nude Sticks Tinted Cover Foundation. This retails for $36 and I have the shade Nude 2.5. Let's see if it is my color. There's a lot of air that is pumping out of here. Oh, that is really, so it's right there. Looks like it might be my shade, so we will try that out. It looks like it's super sheer tinted cover foundation, so I guess we will see. Okay, from Saturday Skin, we have the Apple and Peach Rise and Shine Gentle Cleanser. This retails for $26. So it says, make a clean break, apple and peach extracts whisk away impurities without stripping the skin for a fresh, revitalized complexion. I do like Saturday Skin. They have some type of cleanser that I've used before. The packaging is super cute, light pink. Just a nice little aesthetic. Let's see. There is a seal on it, so I'm not gonna open it yet until I go to use it, especially because this says once opened, it has 12 months. Last item in here, and it looks like it's a makeup palette. This is from Iconic London. This retails for $62 and it is the Sunset to Sunrise eyeshadow palette. It has a massive mirror and look at the color story. We have a bunch of beautiful shades. You've got some of these vibrant shades down here for the summer. You've got some neutral shades and shimmers. If we don't have another palette, this is the one we will use. Okay, let's go ahead, total it up and see how much this box is worth. Okay, this box totals $315. I wanna say I only spent like 40 bucks on this. If you're interested in getting Ipsy, Glambag, or Allure, I will put their information in the drop-down box, so definitely go check that out. I know that I don't pay a huge amount for my subscription boxes, but the products in there, they've got some good price tags on it. And there's products in there that I wanted to try, but I knew I wasn't gonna go and pay for them. So I'm glad that they were sent to me in my subscription boxes so I can try them out. Okay, now jumping into Boxycharm. So we first have the Boxycharm base box. This one, it's a little light, it's not a huge box, but sometimes you'd be surprised what they fit in here. All right, so the theme for this is Super Bloom. Obviously, we're getting into springtime. And then I do like that they actually put an information card so you can see the information about each product that's in here. Okay, first up, and this one I wanted to try as well. This is the Glow Recipe Plump Hyaluronic Serum. This retails for $42. And then on top of that, you guys, the packaging is super cute. Look at it, it's just a little plum. So cute. You know what? I think I've had this before. I think I'm losing my mind, you guys. I wanted to try this, but I feel like I've had this packaging. It's like deja vu. Do you ever get that? Let me know. I'm interested. I try so many different things. I can't remember everything that I've tried out. Okay, we've got the Complex Culture In the Moment Baked Highlighter and Bronzer Quad. This retails for $42. I do like Complex Culture. I've got a couple of their brushes. I've tried out a couple of their other like palettes that they've sent. And I do like the products that I've tried so far. So this has 2 bronzers and 2 highlighters. I'm really excited to try this out because these highlighters definitely look like they're in my wheelhouse, as well as the bronzers. I feel like they're gonna work out well for me. From �𝐃𝐄𝐒 Cosmetics, we have the Lemon and Lime Lip Oil Duo. This retails for $39. Look at the packaging, it's super cute. So I know that I've gotten a face palette from them, an eyeshadow palette from Kat Beauty, and I know that when I got the eyeshadow palette, it had a really hefty price tag, but then I went to Walmart and ran errands that day. I found the same thing for like half the price. So I do know that these can be located at Walmart. So this says it's a non-sticky instant burst of hydration. Let's see. And it's 2 different scents. So this one is lemon, probably why it's yellow. It says it's not sticky. I do have a lip mask on, but I do want to try this real quick. So it's really slippy, which is nice. And it has a nice refreshing scent. It does make my lips look really juicy, so I will give it that. Now, what does lime smell like? Lime smells very similar to lemon. They do, they both smell like citrus. There's not a different scent for either of them. But lemon, lime, lip oils, I'll try them out. I especially like a hydration type of lip oil or lip gloss in the summer and spring because my lips will get super dry if I'm out in the sun. Ooh, we have another concealer, you guys. This is the Item Air Hug Concealer. This retails for $18 and I have it in the shade 110. Let's open it up and see. Ooh, it's got like a frosted packaging. This is a really chunky bottle, but it looks like it's gonna be my shade. Let's see, I'm gonna just dot it right there. So it's that dot. Maybe. Ooh, it's really creamy. And actually, I think it's a better match than the Tarte one. Tarte is a little more yellow, whereas this is a little bit lighter. I do like a neutral shade. Between this and Tarte, we'll try one of them out. But I haven't tried this one before. Okay, I feel like they didn't get the memo. They're literally duping each other right now. So I have the 𝐻𝐿𝐇 Skin on Skin Beauty Sponge. This retails for $18. Ooh, it's a different shape though. Okay, so you have the little point for like right underneath, or this flat edge if you're trying to like sharpen up your contour. I do like 𝐻𝐿𝐇, like the serum foundation that I've been using. That one's been really nice, but I'm gonna keep this in the box so that I can try one of the sponges out. Okay, and the last one, we have the Boxycharm Premium. This one is a little bit bigger, so let's see what we've got. Same theme, we have Super Bloom, and this has 6 full-size items. You guys, I have another eyeshadow palette. This is the Creaseless Beauty. This retails for $30. And if I remember correctly, because I think I've seen this on Instagram, I want to say this is a very bold and vibrant eyeshadow palette. Ooh, I would hope so. This packaging is very bold, vibrant, just super colorful. Ooh, okay. So it's neutrals with pops of bright colors in the form of shimmers. There's a couple shades that I already want to dip into, like Birds of Paradiso. Ooh. Or Dragon Fruit. Nopal. Ooh, you guys. These are stunning. And fourth one is Sunflower. I don't know which one I want to play around with. I kind of want to play around with the Tres Luce. From KVD, we have the Epic Kiss Nourishing Vegan Butter Lipstick. This is in the shade The Female Glaze. This retails for $22. Ooh, look at this packaging. That is cool. Let's see, we're gonna put it right there. Ooh, that is a stunning color. I don't know if that's the color I'm going for today. Maybe I'll hold on to this for another video, but today I'm thinking if I'm doing a bright eyeshadow look, we're gonna go neutral with the lips. We'll see though. We have the Elemis Superfood Midnight Facial. It's a nourishing sleeping cream. I love Elemis. They have some amazing skin products. This retails for $50. Oh wow. That is a really pretty like package. This color is stunning. It has a light florally scent. Ooh, and it's just like a gel-like formula. So I will definitely have to try this out at night. Apply to cleanse dry skin every night or a minimum of twice weekly as a spoiling skin treat. So in place of all my other skincare, just use this. That's what I just heard. Oh, I'm excited to try this out. We have the Avrani Balance Restoring Serum with tea tree oil, chamomile flowers, cucumber extract. This retails for $60. What the heck does it do? Oh, look at that artwork. That is really pretty. This toning polish minimizes the appearance of pores, reinstates skin's natural moisture barrier, and helps calm the skin. Formulated with tea tree oil, cucumber extract, chamomile flowers, and witch hazel. Ooh, look at that packaging. That is really pretty. We will definitely have to try this out. I feel like I've been getting a lot of makeup brushes. I think I'm gonna set these aside for you guys in the next giveaway. But I have 3 makeup brushes. These are from Allure Beauty. Oh, I think I have some from them like this with the studding on it. These retail for $50, and there is a flat angle brush. There is a contour blending, and then an angled shading. So I'm gonna set these aside and put them into the next giveaway for you guys. Last in here, you guys, we have Base Blue. What the heck are these? Dry and wet dual action facial cleansing wipes. Okay, these retail for $21, and there are 20 different wipes in here. There's Day Beauty Cleansing Wipe, which is a water active cleansing wipe, gentle use on sensitive skin, remove excess oil and refresh skin. And then nighttime, you can do night makeup removing wipe, effectively removes makeup, dirt, and oil. Okay, oh, there's 2 different types in here. So if you look, there's blue and then there's like a orange, and I feel like, yep, day, night. That is neat. Definitely gonna have to try those out. Now, let's go ahead and add up this box. Okay, so the premium box from Boxycharm totals $233. You guys, I feel like I have a lot of products on my table right now. Definitely have some things to try out today while we do our quick makeup tutorial, and then I have some things to try out in my future. So let me figure out what items we're gonna be using, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I decided we're gonna play around with the Tres Luce La Flor de Mexico. This palette is absolutely stunning. I really want to play around with this green shade and then this one right here. They're so beautiful. And actually, I didn't swatch Orchid, which is kind of like that champagne shade that I would use for brow bone and inner corner. So I feel like we have a very cohesive look in here. Very beautiful and neutral with a pop of spring. I'm gonna kind of go through this quickly just because this video is gonna be long anyways with the unboxing portion of it. For my first shade, I'm gonna go into the shade Morning Glory. It's just a light tan shade. I'm gonna place this into the crease just as a beginning shade, a stepping off point. And then I kind of want to play with that peachy mango shade, Lady Slipper. I feel like that'll be a really pretty pop of color with the green on top of it. Now we're gonna go into this orange shade, Lady Slipper. It is very vibrant and pretty, and I think even though I dipped him twice, I feel like it's gonna give off a lot of color payoff. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna put it a little bit lower than the crease because I'm going to blend it out and I want it to kind of dissipate into that tan shade so it blends well. And then ever so slightly just into the outer corner. Going back into Morning Glory just on the outer edge to kind of smooth out the cohesiveness. All right, so a good start, a good base. Now into the shade Chocolate Cosmos, just to deepen up the outer V. It looks like it picked up a lot, so I'm just gonna go right here before I start smudging it out. Because I do want to keep that orange very prevalent, just as a pop of color. And then back into Lady Slipper just on the outer edge of that to put some of the orange back into that brown shade. It looks like it's getting muddied a little bit, and that might be my fault. That's the downside to working with dark colors when you're trying to keep a pop of color very prevalent. I'm gonna go into the shade right here, No Pole, on my middle finger. I'm gonna pop that in the center. And I'm gonna go into Birds of Paradise on my ring finger. Ooh, you guys. And I'm gonna put that right here in the inner corner and work my way on top of that green shade. I don't want to overpower it. I just want it to use that shade as like a jumping platform. I'm gonna dip into Chocolate Cosmos ever so slightly and just on the outer V, put it a little bit more into Nopal. Okay, now on to the rest of the face. We have the Olivia Palermo Illuminating Primer. I'm gonna put it right on, and that looks like it's kind of sticky. This feels super smooth on the skin. Nice and like luxurious. It has a little bit of dewiness to it. Nothing too crazy. I am gonna go ahead, still use my Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. Love this for my pores and my lines. And then I had the Nude Sticks Tinted Cover Foundation in Nude 2.5. So I'm gonna use this on my brush as I usually do. Ooh, it is kind of like liquidy. It is a good color match. It is pretty sheer. I can still see a lot of my redness showing through, but we'll see. Maybe I can build it up. Maybe with powder, we'll see what happens. So this foundation, no foundation. It did smooth it out a little bit. It is very liquidy, which is not a bad thing because it's not super thick, but I will tell you, it is very like a glowy effect, and it is spreading pretty nicely. I feel like my brush has absorbed a lot of it. So it's just spreading whatever is still on the brush, and I haven't had to pump any more for my big forehead. I did go ahead and decide that I was going to use the Yenza sponge. What I like to do after I put my foundation on is go and just tap, tap, tap and kind of push it into the skin. It also gets whatever product is extra off the skin before I go and put on foundation, powder, and all that, or concealer and all that. Then we're going to use the Item Air Hug Concealer in shade 110. I'm going to go one side first and then do the other side. I don't know if it dries down quickly, but I just don't want to regret it later. So I'm just going to do like 2 little dots on each side just because it feels like it is really thick and creamy. And then I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty powder that is kind of my go-to since it's something that I know works, and I'll just have that on standby. It blended out well. It looks really nice under the eye. It doesn't look like it's super creasy. I actually feel like I could use a little bit more just like in this area, and I think I'm going to. All right, and then finish the rest off with a sponge. It did settle into my lines under or on my chin, which is normal, but it did tap out, which is fine. And then it absolutely did on my forehead. As long as they tap out, I'm fine. The concealer is nice. It's not like thankfully it's not a creasy mess under my eyes. It's not my favorite, just because it doesn't look like it settled into my lines, which is usually the worst part. All right, let's dip into this palette again and finish off our eye look. For under the eyes, I'm gonna go into the shade Morning Glory, place that underneath. And I'm gonna go into the shade Jardin, which is that kind of, not lime green completely, but more like a lime leaf green, if that makes sense. And just right here underneath a little bit, just to bring that green underneath to bring it more cohesive. And then into Chocolate Cosmos, place that in the outer V and drag it under a little bit. Okay, for bronzer, highlighter, blush. So bronzer, I'm also gonna use this shade for contour. This is in the shade Play from the Complex Culture palette. Also gonna dip into the shade Fling, which is the lighter shade. Or is it Play and Fling? Are they backwards? I don't know. I'm just gonna mix the two. Oh, they're really light. Okay, well. And then onto the bronzer brush. I am still mixing the two just because I feel like this shade right here is way too light. So I'm mixing both of them. And then I always sweep it into my hairline just to kind of, because right here you can see the line of demarcation of how pale I actually am. Not a lot, just to blend it all together, make it more cohesive. I actually just realized that I forgot to do the inner corner and the brow bone. We're gonna go into the shade Orchid real quick. Do that for the inner corner, the brow bone. That's not as light as I thought it was gonna be, but it's pretty. Now we have the blush from Keys, and this is in the shade Grace. So I'm gonna grab, I know that it is a cream blush, but I already put powder down. So I guess we're gonna see if it works well on powder. I'm just giving a flush. I'm gonna do it on this side, and then I'm gonna grab a powder blush to set it. Maybe next time I'll remember that I have a cream product and put it on my foundation before I put my powder on. So I'm gonna grab the Nars Orgasm to put on top of it. This is one of my favorites. Now for highlighter, we're gonna jump back into the Complex Culture palette. And looking at both of these, I feel like I wanna use this one. It looks a little more icy Actually, we're just gonna dip into both of them. Ooh, yeah, that's my type of jam. It's a lot of highlighter, but I like it. So let me do some brows, eyeliner, and lips, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back, and this is the final look. I am actually quite impressed with the products I got in my subscription boxes. This eyeshadow look is so much fun. I really liked how this palette performed. The shades in here, I didn't go super concentrated with it because I really wanted the pops of color to just be that statement. And then even with the orange in the crease, I think it turned out beautifully. Let me know your thoughts. I'm really interested to know. But I do still have the iconic London one that we did not use today. But this palette, I like it. I love the color story, neutrals, pops of color, very cohesive, especially for spring and summer. Now, the foundation and the concealer, I will continue to try them out. The concealer, I really like how it is under the eye. I also want to see how it performs on other foundations, just because it did start to sink in, like it didn't sink in, it just didn't hide my lines, which I do have some serum concealers that just, you minimize the lines and you don't really see them. Now the foundation, I really like it. It is light, but it doesn't feel like I'm wearing foundation. And this is great for spring, summer, when you're going out into the heat and you're probably gonna be sweating. Now the true test, because we're about to be outside for a little bit and it's currently 93 degrees. So I'm gonna see if this performs, if it stays on, if it just breathes and doesn't like bead off of my face, which I'm hoping not. I do have my Huda Beauty setting powder on. I do still need to set my face, which I will make sure to do. And usually I do that before I do my lips. Anyways, I forgot. The little blush pot from �𝐀𝐄𝐒, I'm gonna continue to use this. Maybe next time I'll remember to put it on my foundation before I powder and then go in with a powder blush. And then the Complex Culture Bronze and Highlighter Palette. These I think performed beautifully. It did get a little bit darker than I thought it was going to be, but that's just how it goes with makeup. I'm gonna play around with them and continue to mix and see. Maybe I just need to stick with this lighter shade and then pop into the darker shade. Who knows? We will see. The highlighters mixed together are absolutely stunning. And then the primer, I'll continue to try this out. It felt great going onto the skin. The scent of it wasn't overpowering. And then the Tarte Smoothless on top of it was beautiful. Now, I tried a lot of things that I wouldn't normally do all at once, but right now my skin looks really nice. So we'll see. I will try it out with some other foundations and see how it performs. But you guys, that is it. I'm really surprised by some of the products that I got in these boxes, and I'm excited to try them out some more. But you guys, let me know down below, are you picking up these boxes? Are you subscribing to them? Did you get similar items in your subscription boxes? Let me know. But you guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications, new videos. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And until my next video, you guys, bye. And I'll see you in the next one.